Every week, I break down video from all my goalies around the world. This is part of my EGM prospects program. They get training, nutrition, all this is the most intensive program I have. And they have goalies from all over the world. But today we're gonna do something a little different. I put out a post on social media asking for goalies who aren't inside my group if they want me to break down their video. And we're going to do that today. Now, I haven't watched any of these goalies before. And today we're watching Lukas Bukatov, a Latvian 04 goalie from the New England Wolves EHL. So thank you, Lucas, for sending out your video. If you're watching this and you want me to break down your video, go to the link below. You can send it to me, or if you want to join the prospects program and you get your video broken down every single week by me, your coach from afar, you get access to the Labs app, nutrition training, all that jazz. Links down below. Okay. Here we go. Let's break into it. I have not seen Lucas play. I don't know how this game goes, although I do know I pulled up his EP and he wears Bauer, so smart man. Here we go. Good save. Right off the bat, very good save. I like that he beat this on his feet. Now he ends up coming slightly short on it. You can see that it's just a little, giving up a lot of glove because he shuffles on that forward step out. Now, if you skate with me or if you're one of my goalies in the prospects program, you know that when we move forward to the T-push, or at least like Coach Buzan says, a tuffle, half T-push shuffle, just allows us to get better positioning on forward motions, but nonetheless, great save. So when you look at that, like part of like rebound control, everyone's going to say, oh, you got to control those rebounds. Well, rebound control is a symptom of good tracking and good positioning. And here, he ends up making a really good save. That rebound kind of dies in front. It happens. But if he had better positioning, so his angle is better, that rebound probably wouldn't have dropped in front. Good. Oh, yeah, the pegs are already coming off. Good save. I like that his head immediately found that puck off his body. Save, boom, automatic. Good. So I would have liked to have seen a head check around here. Now, again, the play cuts off. Doesn't really show the play develops. I'm not a huge fan of just chilling in your RVH. That's just me as a personal preference. Everyone's going to be different. And some goalies are just really good at it and they can get away with it. But from here, this player picks it up, backs to the play, just one quick head check, see what's up ice. Good job getting to his feet. If he knew that 24 is dropping down, it might have changed some of his save selection. Regardless of 24 being here, I probably wouldn't RVH from this high up. I would have just come out a little subtle step off, especially with a tip option. Good. Oh my gosh, the nets are driving me crazy. It's actually unacceptable that we'd have this across North America. The Europeans don't have this. Oh boy. Because they're allowed to do things, but that's neither here nor there. Whew. Don't really know if it's tipped or not. I don't like staying up on shots where there are tip options. I always say like go down, because if it gets tipped down, it goes through your legs. If it gets tipped up, it probably goes over you. That's just kind of like a safety thing. Makes a good save, scrambles again. Could bite him in the butt in the future, but these are like the kind of the little things that I make sure that all my goalies are dialed in with. Good stick. I always love a good active stick. It's something that's goalies don't do enough of, is have active sticks. God, I love a good active stick. Good save. Okay, looks like we are 5-on-3. Okay. Good. He gets pretty wide here for no real reason. Like this guy's doing a horrible job taking the eyes away. If you're a defenseman watching this, don't ever do that. Stay in both feet. So he gets really wide. And I don't know if he loses it here, but it just ends up being a straight guess. I don't think this guy tips it. But he just shifts this way and the puck goes back. So it tells me that there was just a mistrack on that. Combined with being so wide, he gets like locked in. He can't really go anywhere. So even if he decided to adjust himself mid shot or mid release, realizing it's going glove, he's already so low and so wide that it's just too late. So trying to maintain good stands width, and then of course having just good tracks. Oof. Okay, now we're at a distance here. It's gonna be a little blurry. Good tip. Good. So shorthand again, 5-on-4. This guy is not dangerous. If we can gap up a little bit, when there's no backdoor pass options, we want to try to be as close as we can to that tip without having interference or like the player interfering with our ability to make the save, just because you just can't react to a tip that tight. So if we can just fill as much space as possible, so gap up as much as you can, that's safe. That's kind of the smart play. Good. Really nice sequence. Really nice sequence, is the great save here. I think it actually gets redirected. Yeah, a little redirect. Right into a nice good RVH, into a nice RVH bump. Love it. Good save through traffic, really good projection. See it on one side, pick it up on the other. Nice save. And after looking at Lucas's EP, this is his first year in North America. So he's an 04, so I believe he aged out. So I'm curious of where he's going to end up. Lucas, if you're watching this, give me a comment below. And I'll see. Curious to know where you end up. I'm not super familiar with the EHL. I mean, although the junior leagues kind of like change and stuff. I spent last weekend in Boston and I talked to a bunch of EHL scouts, just kind of, and coaches and GMs, just trying to understand like the league and the different like upsides and downsides. And yeah, so this is actually my first time watching an EHL game. I think the last time I would have watched one would have been back when it was back before like Premier and Elite. So it's been a long time. Good. We need to have more like head checks, more awareness in zone. Like that's something that should be automatic. We should always be scanning the ice whenever we have a chance, like whenever that puck's not dangerous. Okay, so another 5-on-3. So great discipline here by the New England Wolves. But I love this. I love that you're beating everything in our feet. Like anytime we're in a penalty kill situation, we need to hold our feet as much as possible. And then, yeah, get as many whistles as we can. Picking that up off the high shoulder there on the blocker side. Love it. Good save. Good save. It's kind of like a weird VH, but you know what? Like sometimes you just got to figure it out. And I'd love to be here and be like, you hold it, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you just got to make the save. And it doesn't really matter how you make the save. You just got to make it like that. That's fantastic. Good read. I love that his eyes are dialed in with that pass. Hand moves forward. Big time save. Good. Again, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes they're going to be awkward. Sometimes you just got to make the save. Good. Holding your feet. Fight for that traffic. Good. All right. Back to. Whew. So we talk about, I said it a second ago, situational awareness, head checks, all that stuff. Not one head check. This guy's not dangerous. His back's to you. He's not going to just throw it through the net. And if he does, we can make that save. Head check. Head check. Head check. Now he starts to become a little bit more dangerous. Now we can't take head checks, but we should have already taken 2 or 3. We know where everyone is. And that way I know, okay, I got Johnny back here. I can't be this aggressive. I have to be here. 90% focus on the puck. 10% on the back door. Maybe I don't get caught there. And that all comes from that in zone, scanning the ice, scan the ice, scan the ice. Good save, good rebound control. Lucas's rebound control around his body has been very good. And actually around his legs too has been excellent. Just as I say that, one blows up off the chest. It never fails. Never fails. Controlling that, it looks like that actually gets, that's redirected. That's why. Still. And then good scramble. Very good scramble. Maintains very good body control. I don't know who's doing video here, but I don't need to see the bottom of the ice. Don't know how the play originated. Don't love this when the guy's below the goal line. A smart player would actually probably throw that right off you or throw it here and then create some havoc. So there's a little tidbit for the shooters there. Good save. Good. Nice save and battle. Oh my goodness. Crash the net hard, buddy. That's what they say when I say crash the net. Oh boy. But I love the play doesn't end up with anything dangerous, but I love how quickly he gets back to his feet. There's no messing around. Good track down. You can cover it. It ends up cleaning up his own mess. They're not always going to be perfect, but can you bail yourself out? Can you clean up your own mess? That's ultra important. Little B-way. Good save. Again, really wide. Latvian goalies, Slovakian goalies, different areas of Europe, they tend to teach a little bit of a wider stance. I don't love it. Not very many goalies can play it. I say because of that, he's actually not able. So I'll play it in full speed and then I'll talk about what I saw. So because he gets so wide, you can see there's like a lot of shimmy shake in his legs, which you don't necessarily need. However, what he does do an excellent job of is this blocker comes forward and smothers that puck. And that is a very nice save. Face of the blocker towards the puck. Good save. I don't know the score, but that's a big save. And the third period at a big time. Push. Nice. Good nets. Good pigs. I'd play it. Oh, actually, I don't think he really wanted it. So good read. D did not want that puck. Little wraparound seal. Oh, we're in overtime. My goodness. Positioning was good. This guy pushes. Was he lefty? He's a righty. So the righty comes in. Push. Nice little wide note as we need. Eyes are good. I don't know if he gets a piece of it or not. Again, good read, good reaction. I do like that the Avalanche there dumped it to their goalie when they didn't have any options. Big fan of that. Good. So I'm assuming they won in overtime. Awesome job, Lucas. Yeah, lots of really good stuff. Everything I said in there, but to summarize, make sure we're taking a lot of head checks. And then anytime that we're moving forward, try to open up the toe a little bit. It will just allow us to get better angle. I made a ton of videos like that. They're all in like the EGM Labs app, but it will help you a lot. So thanks for everyone for watching. Thanks, Lucas, for sending in your video. If you want me to break down your video, click one of the links below. Play with prospects link. We'll get you set up. We do this every single week, and actually throughout the week, but we do live every single week, and it's a great program and a lot of goalies find a lot of success. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see everyone next video.